Hi, I'm Miss Diaz, and I'm going to be your child's math teacher this year. If you've already seen the syllabus, you will have noticed the breakdown of what your child will be learning this year. It includes ratios and proportional relationships, the number system, expressions and equations, geometry, and statistics and probability. Your child will need to come prepared to class every single day with their materials. That includes a spiral notebook used exclusively for math, a sharpened pencil and eraser to do all their math work in, various color of pens to take math notes, loose leaf paper, a highlighter, a folder to keep important documents in, and most importantly, they need to bring their math book and school-provided agenda every single day. Students will be assessed using a variety of different grading methods. We will be going over homework, classwork, participation, tests, quizzes, presentations, and more. Your student can earn a grade by doing well in as many of these as they can. Our grading scale is the typical grading scale that's used throughout all of middle school and beyond. So between 90 to 100 is an A. Between 80 to 89 is a B. Between 70 to 79 is a C. 60 to 69 is a D. And below 59 is failing. And you can't have failing students. If a student is struggling in math, I am available during nutritions and lunches for students to come in and get help. Students will also be getting graded on their work habits and their cooperation. This is going to be on a scale using the letters E for excellent, S for satisfactory, and U for unsatisfactory. In order to earn an E for work habits, students need to have turned in all of their assignments. To earn an S, they are missing 2 or less homework assignments in a 5-week grading period. If they are missing 3 or more homework assignments, that's going to result in a U. For cooperation, they will get an E if they take class notes and participate daily. If they are missing class notes or class supplies at least 2 or less times, they will be getting a satisfactory. If they are missing their class notes and they're missing their supplies 3 or more times in a 5-week period, it will result in a U. Homework is expected to be turned in on time during roll call. Homework is supposed to be neat, done in pencil. Work should be shown for problems that require it. And if the homework is not turned in on time, it will be marked down for partial credit. Students who are absent have that many days to make up their assignment. If they are absent 1 day, they have 1 day to make it up. If they are absent 2 days, they have 2 days to make up all that they missed. For tests and quizzes, students have to make it up within 1 week of a period since when they were absent. Extra credit will be given in a variety of different situations throughout the year. One of my goals is to assign extra credit for reviewing and correcting incorrect answers on tests and quizzes. Students will need to review what they got wrong, fix the answer, and write why the answer was wrong and what they needed to do to get it correct. When they do that, they will make up half credit for all the points that they lost. Millikan procedure allows students to have their phones before and after school. During school hours, phones must be off, not on silent, and in their backpacks or their lockers. I highly advise students put their phones in their lockers as backpacks can get stepped on, thrown around, lost, all sorts of different situations. So I highly suggest students keep their phones off and in their locker. If a student is caught having their cell phone, it will be confiscated and sent to the office for parents to pick up. Students must calmly and quietly enter the room as not to cause a disruption. They should be in their seats with all their materials ready by the time that the class bell rings. 3 unexcused late arrivals to class per quarter will result in referral to the principal. We will use ASL, signs in our class, as nonverbal cues for when a student needs to use the bathroom or get water. This includes the sign for toilet or bathroom and the sign for water. ASL stands for American Sign Language, and we choose to use this so a student doesn't need to raise their hand and cause a distraction in the class. I can call on them sooner and allow them to leave the room. When a student leaves the room, they must use the orange vest hall pass. They have to be wearing it with the number displayed on the back. If they are not wearing their hall pass or they do not have that hall pass, they will be in trouble with any monitor who catches them without it. Failure for students to comply with these rules will result in student warning, completing a behavioral think sheet and moving seats, parent or guardian contact, or principal referral. Students are required to participate daily, so I should see hands raised, I should hear questions answered. Even if they don't necessarily know, one thing they could do to earn participation points is to raise their hand and ask a question. At the bottom of the syllabus, there is a spot to cut off where there should be the student name, student signature, and parent signature, as well as the period and dates for which it is signed. While I may have collected some students, if there are students that still need to turn it in, I do need this by Monday or it will be marked late. This is the easiest way for your student to earn 5 points that go towards their grade. Additionally included is a student survey for me to get to know the class better, as well as a parent survey for if you want to include anything about your child that you would like me to know. If you need to get into contact with me, the best way is to use my email, which is devinkanzler@lausd.net. If you're wondering, Kanzler was my maiden name, and now my last name is Diaz, but it hasn't changed in the system yet. I'm going to take this time to let you get to know me a little bit better by answering the same questions on that student survey. For the first question, what is your favorite song or band? My favorite band is called Death Cab for Cutie, and it was formed by someone named Ben Gibbard. What makes me the happiest is staying at home with my 3 cats and my loving husband. My favorite color is orange. My favorite subject in school is math. And what I want you guys to know about me is that I was actually a Millikan alumni. I went to Millikan in my middle school years for 7th and 8th grade, and I was a student in Math Academy. When I went to high school, I earned straight A's and was my school's salutatorian. Additionally, at university, I was summa cum laude for my class. I have a degree in education, hence why I'm here, and I have a true passion for teaching. Donations to the class are always welcome. If you'd like to bring composition notebooks, spiral notebooks, tissue boxes, pens, pencils, I would willingly take it all. If you can't do that, don't feel obligated, but I would love any sort of parental assistance that we can get. In my classhold, I uphold the policy that we are a community. So we try to be open, polite, and courteous with one another. I have my classrooms set up with my class rules listed on the board to the side. I have different posters to encourage students, and students are always welcome to draw and design their own science or math posters if they'd like me to hang them up on the walls. We will be using Schoology for all of their grading, and I will be attempting to post as many of their assignments and possible videos as I can on that website as well. I'd like to thank you guys for coming tonight, and if my class could please give your parents a round of applause. Thank you guys, and I look forward to getting to know all of you more.